Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire, and I want to talk about most celebrities don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? So, if you was to go up to a certain celebrity, right, and you ask them who they are, you know what I'm saying? If they be real with themselves and if they be honest with themselves, you know what I'm saying? Majority of these celebrities, they don't even know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Especially they don't even know who they are in God. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm not even talking about your music. I'm not even talking about your work. I'm not even talking about the movies that you act in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even talking about your job. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about who are you? You know what I'm saying? Who truly are you? And majority of celebrities, they don't even know who they are. You get what I'm saying? Because, and I'm gonna give y'all an example, right? You got millions of people out there who are, chasing behind these celebrities, following these celebrities and this and that. But these celebrities don't even know who they are. You get what I'm saying? They don't even know who they are. So you are chasing behind somebody who don't even know who they are as a person. You know what I'm saying? It's because they didn't take time away to spend with God to find out who they are. You know what I'm saying? Majority of these celebrities, they don't know who they are. If they be honest with themselves, they don't even know who they are. And if you pay attention through some of their music or through some of the interviews and stuff like that, they will try to tell you that they don't even know who they are. Majority of them, they don't even know who they are. Some of them could know who they are, but majority of them, they don't even know who they are. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like they are in an image. You know what I'm saying? It's like an image. It's like an illusion. It's like the record label or the company that they are under created this image and they created this illusion, and they kind of just push them into that image and they push them into that illusion, but it's not really the real them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a fight. Don't you know how hard it is for, you know what I'm saying, some of these celebrities to be themselves? Is because they are pushed into an image that's not even them. They are following an illusion, something that's not even real to who they truly are. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a fight to even just be yourself when you are around people who are pushing you to be an illusion. You are around people who pushing an image on you. They pushing you to be someone that you're actually not. You know what I'm saying? And another reason why some of these celebrities don't even know who they are is because they came into fame way too early. You know what I'm saying? Some of these celebrities, they came into fame when they was young. Their family could have sold them into fame. Their family could have sold them into Hollywood. They could have sold them into, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my daughter can sing. Let me just put him in fame and put him in Hollywood. Or, my son can sing. Let me just put him into Hollywood and fame. You know what I'm saying? Some of these parents, they was only looking at the money. They didn't really care about their child focusing on God and getting like a real relationship with God, because they just sold them into a satanic Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Now they became famous way too early, and now they don't even know who they are. You get what I'm saying? And another thing is, it's like some of these family, they know that they sold their kid into they sold their son or their daughter into fame, into Hollywood. Some of them know, some of them don't know. But that's exactly what happened. They sold them into Hollywood, and Hollywood is satanic. You know what I'm saying? Like, God didn't tell these parents to have their child out there in Hollywood like that, especially if Hollywood being satanic. God didn't tell them that. You know what I'm saying? They was probably looking at the money. They was probably looking at the wrong reasons, or my daughter is about to be famous, or my son about to be famous, bring money to the family and this and that. They might have been looking at the money. They didn't really care about what God thought about that situation. They just sold that child into a satanic industry. You know what I'm saying? And some of the reason why that is it could be just for the money. You know what I'm saying? They just want their money. They do not care about that child's soul. They do not care about that. They do not care about their daughter's soul or their son's soul being secure. No, they will sell your soul into a satanic Hollywood just to gain money. You know what I'm saying? You got some parents who roll like that. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is, if the celebrity tries to be themselves, the manager of that company or that record label, they're going to be like, oh, that's not going to sell records. What you mean if I try to be myself, that's not going to sell records? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, they don't really care about you. They only care about the image that they created for you, that they are investing in. I'm going to repeat that one more time. They don't care about you. They only care about the image that they created for you, that they pushed you into, that's generating them the money. They only care about that image that they pushed you into. They don't care about you. They don't want the real you to come out. They don't want the real you to come out through your music, through your movies. They don't want the real you to come out. They want you to be in that image. They want to put you in that box and you shut up. You just stay in that image. Don't try to be yourself. Don't try to talk about, oh, I love Jesus and this and that. Don't try to do none of that. Just stay in that box, stay in that image. Everything will be fine. That's what they think. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta understand, man. A lot of these celebrities are a product of what the fans want. You know what I'm saying? They are a product of what the fans want. And there's a difference between being yourself versus being a product of what the fans want. You know what I'm saying? And you see a lot of people, they become a product of what the fans want, as opposed to being themselves, as opposed to being who God wants them to be. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, a lot of these celebrities, they don't even know who they are. For example, outside your work, right? Outside everything that you're doing, who are you? You get what I'm saying? Outside your work and outside all these things that you're doing, who are you? Majority of these celebrities, they don't even know who they are. It's like they are in a mask. You know what I'm saying? They can't even be themselves, man. But anyways, that's basically everything I wanted to say on this message. Peace.